Right, so MMR's that stuff in chats.
Just as a quick start, this is Water Taste's map choice. It's Opposites Collide Originals, where the flag is at the back of the room. It's heavily defensively based, which is really good for Water Taste. It's also PvP based, which is not so PC.
Alright.
It's also worth noting
And plus
that
TC
TC seem to have a lack of members.
And TC,
TC
is
have
usually doing.
like
TC
members.
always does bad. Oh.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they
even
go
so,
with a heavy
they're
strat.
down 2 people. They're down 2 people here. They've only got 6 players, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Water Taste has got 8 players.
Yeah, I
So,
expect that like turtle right
Okay.
now.
Oh,
What else to do?
they've got 7 players,
Alright.
but it's still 3-8.
Yeah.
Water Taste has the advantage. So let's have a quick look at the TC side.
There
Kev
is
is
the-
Pyro.
There is the new recruit of Notched Pichu playing.
Yep, not yet
as well.
Pichu. He's a good PvPer as far as I know.
And
I
Water
like
Taste
the
also
amount of
has Water Taste also has their new recruits so ready.
yeah, the new heavy offense with Arctic. 1 heavy, 1 medic. That should be interesting. Meanwhile, they've got Darius and a splash of sorry, no, not splash. Right in my eyes as the heavy offense for Water Taste with a medic backing them up.
You've got what in your eyes?
Avitus manages to get straight into the flag room. Steal straight from Darius, wasting no time there. He's already going up, but he doesn't look like he can.
He has no
Pass off.
stay.
He took too much damage, unfortunately. With that said, Right in My Eyes manages to
But he
get a
does.
steal off, and does. Arctic Galaxy has managed to steal as well, and
Not anymore.
there goes that as well. So first initial waves managed to be fended off. I would say that TC had a harder time than Water Taste there. But you can sense Arctic's experience with carrying a flag because she got further than both of the other 2. And that was as a medic. So we see 2 more buff heavies coming in versus the 1. I'm interested to see how Arctic and Chocolate Bar really play this offense.
Right, and Water Taste is now going in.
Arctic and
all of the offensive wave is now
Chocolate
dead.
still waiting. I see Artemis does little to no damage. Choco is the only one in the flag and dies. So that quick assassinate from Rice, sorry, not Rice, from Derpy Jazz manages to kill. It's interesting. Camille is playing medic defense as well.
Well, they don't really have a need for an archer here, so
You don't really need an archer on this map. No. It's interesting to note Water Taste is managing to
Avitus
get
has
through
stolen
with
a medic.
He has managed to get out, but Lorraine is chasing him, and I don't think he's going to get enough damage.
He's out of
Oh, he
state.
managed to web.
Oh,
Webbed himself there. He's going to die. He managed to web himself. I think that was it Archer?
right.
Either way,
He's
the-
dead, though.
Web managed to stop him. With that said, he got further than any of the TC players so far, but again, it is worth noting that I think TC are still a player down. And they're holding off Water Taste, so this might be a closer. It might be a close game, but only because TC are down a player.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hello?
Hello.
okay,
Hi.
so now we've got Water Taste coming back in for a second, another try at it. Darius doesn't manage to steal, but he's going to get. He's going to take quite a bit of damage though.
And no stake.
He's going to die.
Yeah.
He took too much damage, but they've still got the flag room. The question is, can they kill Kev? And they can't. The amount of defense on TC's side is definitely helping them.
They still only have 2 on offense, though, right?
Yeah, it's very unlikely they're going to cap, but they're not going to lose anything either. And remember, this is Water Taste map.
I mean,
And if they can't beat if they can't beat them in a 7v8 on their own map, it doesn't bode well for the next round.
Yeah. And maybe they'll get another player later on.
Yeah.
I think June is missing. He's meant to be playing, but he's not here.
And Deplicassus finally realizes that Derek has his name spelled at the minute.
Or I didn't notice it.
Didn't take you long. Okay, Avitus is going to die here because he's but
Yep.
the defensive playstyle isn't helping TC to fend off. What Watertaste really needs to do is send more people on offense, but they haven't made that connection yet. They really need to push through, and it's not going so well at the minute. This is the downside with some teams. They've got a strong game plan, but they tend to stick with the same plan over and over again. And there's certain sayings in "don't fix what isn't broken," but this clearly isn't working.
Yeah.
They're not adapting very well.
TC is definitely doing its job.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, probably just send like 5 on offense. Take advantage of them. Like only sending 2.
Yeah, you could essentially do that. If they sent more on offense, they'd be much better prepared. I mean, Watertaste isn't really feeling a lot of pressure at the minute in their flag room, but I mean, that doesn't make any difference because they're not going to win unless they cap. Both teams are playing a defensive game, which is exactly what's expected of both of these teams.
Yeah. Especially on opposites, which is a largely defensive map.
But I mean, you can get the best single way to cap on opposites is to play offensively, actually. Because I mean, this map is defensively biased, so assuming you can get their flag over to your side, there's really little that they can do. And remember, this is a PvP-based map, so if you've got a PvP advantage, you will probably win.
Oh, June just logged on.
Oh, June's the 8th player. Okay, this should start going TC's way then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think, especially because it's June as well.
It's June. He does the highest damage out of TC's players consistently.
Yeah. I wonder what he'll play.
I think he'd play heavy, to be honest.
Maybe. I wonder if he'll get offense or defense.
I think.
I would assume.
He usually plays defense.
I would
He
assume
usually plays
offense.
defense, but they need offense.
Yeah.
So
If they only have 2 on offense. Oh, Darius is
And
out,
Darius
and there's
out.
no one ahead of him.
okay.
He has.
He has no support, but there's no one ahead of him either. Oh.
It does. Yeah, it looks like he's getting
He
quite
should
away.
just be able
He
to
has
get-
a half.
And
Arch.
there's a medic there, trying to catch up to him.
He has a
Yeah,
medic ahead of
get
him.
there.
we go.
The thing is, TC's coming in from the top right now.
Is there anyone still at TC flag? They could get him.
I don't know, but what's just going to go down?
Oh,
I think
Kev
it was
did,
almost
yeah.
entirely down to the extra players on Watertaste's side, and you can clearly see that it's benefiting TC right. Yeah, TC's not going to get this steal, but only
It's
because
quite
of
funny how
they were
Watertaste
just a little bit
is
too late,
huge.
but now they're going to be able to recruit, regroup.
Mhm.
And this is where it's going to start to change, I think. Well, we'll find out, I guess. Arctic's a soldier now. Choco is a chemist and June is a medic, so he's playing a. I wouldn't have put June on medic duty, but okay. Well, I mean, it'll keep him alive, keep the medic alive for longer, certainly.
Hmm.
I would have chosen more heavies, to be honest, though. I do not like having no heavies on an offense on opposites collide.
Is it Vitus out?
I'm not sure what. No, we just-
Vitus isn't.
Okay, so what have we got here? Doesn't look like they made it, so they're going to be regrouping. I question TC's tactics here, but I honestly think they'd be better off putting June as a heavy and then Arctic as the medic.
Yeah, they need heavier classes. Like they don't really have any tanky classes.
I mean, TC's not known for its tanky classes, but on this kind of map, they really need to do that
Yeah.
because ninjas can just destroy them, and of course heavies, which Watertaste tends to have a lot of them.
Yeah. If in doubt, just go heavy.
If in doubt, take as much damage as we can. Now, Arctic is managing to get past, but I don't think she's going to get out.
No.
No.
Don't.
No.
Oh,
Oh.
she.
Damage.
No, she.
She has 2 stake.
She is.
One
She is
stake.
out.
Now the question is, can June heal her?
She has
Yes,
like
I
6
think
hearts.
he can.
Yep,
He
that's what
did
we
Yeah,
got.
she got it.
Heal off. Right, now the question is, can she survive?
I think she's gonna go.
Probably
up.
can.
There's an Arctic.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
she should.
not going up.
I would have gone up there if I
I
was
mean,
her.
she has a support this.
Camille's gone Archer, but he's missed, so it's now a question of can Camille kill her before...
You could get it. It's.
nope.
And now-
2
He is
stake.
And Lovina deals with the ninja,
Ah.
and that is a cap for
That's a cap.
TC.
Yeah. Nice.
Ooh.
exactly as we predicted. As soon as June started playing, TC started winning. They've caught up at the very least. Now the question is, can they fend off the water taste attack? Which is looking kind of likely.
Yeah.
Only one left.
And he's getting cornered. And he's
Yep. Okay. Kev did die there. I think that's the only reason they took that long to kill them, to be honest. Okay. I'm just going to have a quick look at the offense for water taste. Looks like they're bringing... Yeah, it looks like they're bringing 1 from above and 2 from below.
Yeah.
Splitting up the offense is a good plan, but it has its downsides. And one of them dies instantly, and it's fortunately it was the heavy. That's going to be a Vita's dead, I think.
Yeah, Reaches is-
Unless he's getting very lucky. Yeah.
And so is.
Okay, so
That is dead. So.
right. So let's have a quick look over at TC is still getting hammered because they're just not using a heavy.
Hmm.
They don't necessarily need to, but it's
I mean, June's doing a
Probably-
good job of staying alive. Although I say that as she gets.
trouble staying alive just because of the amount of damage they're putting on him. Arctic's taking a lot of damage. Oh, Choco manages to finish off a
Good
couple.
steals, but
He's going to
she's
have
not
to...
gonna get very
He's not
far.
getting anywhere.
Not with that much damage.
And with the private.
He's got no support. He had no support, and he was a chemist, and he'd already taken a lot of damage from
There's a-
ninjas. And
Oh, never mind.
Oh, why should my eyes are still?
the heavies are definitely having an effect. I still don't know why they're not using June as an offensive heavy.
It's true. I find it strange that Arctic is soldier, and they're going underneath.
Works
You'd
on
think
this
if
map.
yeah, but you think if she goes soldier, she'd go above.
Yeah. Soldier
you
works
could
on this map,
walk
but
Right,
It-
going to do some
it's
quality.
limited if you send her in. I'm not sure why they sent her in first. Put it that way.
Hmm.
I don't know if they've learned their lesson yet. Nope, they haven't learned their lesson. Nope, really not learned their lesson here.
Right, here's June.
Arctic's already had to use several of her stake, I think.
And tanking the pyro.
Yeah,
Tanking everything.
but not tanking them.
No.
Yep, there's DC's they really need to use a heavy. Or at least not send in Arctic as a soldier. Okay, so we've got more heavies and such. I don't know what they're doing. They've got 2 heavies on defense, which is good for TC. They just need to learn that they need the 3rd on offense. I don't know what the limits for heavy are on this, actually.
It's 3.
If it's 3, then
Yeah.
they really should be using all 3. That's okay. So he just dies, and June manages to web himself. Unfortunately, that's probably going to spell the end of this particular attempt.
Or not.
Their potentially bulkiest offensive player just died. Yeah, that's that. I think TC are now in a position that Water Taste was in at the start of the round.
Hmm. I wouldn't be
June hates
surprised
this map,
if this finishes in a draw.
which is relatable.
Okay, so they finally realised that having a soldier is not a good plan, so they've sent Arctic as a buffed heavy. I wouldn't have had Arctic as the heavy, but okay. At the very least, they've got one.
Can't use this.
I think it'll definitely have some more of an effect.
Hmm.
Arctic is trying to kill Artemis, but not really getting anywhere.
Oh, I mean, she got into the flag room,
A lot.
but June is really. June is like the heavy's just camping June.
Yep, and that's
she's
probably Arctic.
fine.
I think. Arctic can't go in alone without being mauled by 5 people, so they really need supporters. They're going into the flag room and just letting her go ahead. Because as good a capper as Arctic is, she's not able to take 5 people at once.
Mm.
There is a ninja trying to stop Kev, and it's not working, but it is being tried. Yeah, Pyro. Honestly, this first round has been rather quiet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nothing too
it's
interesting happening.
sort of to be expected. It's
I mean, it's
map, but
Blackout next, so Blackout will be the complete opposite.
Yeah.
well, it might be the complete opposite.
Yeah.
I do like the ninja. Unfortunately, I don't have heavy right next to the pyro.
I'd say this map is really a map of opposites collide.
He's actually managed to almost. He stole and he almost got out. So bear in mind that wasn't almost. June has stolen. He has the heavy now, which is a better plan, I think. I think he's taking too much damage this round. But he got further than anybody else did. State glitch, that's what killed him. So he had more. He had actually more.
He had 3 when he died.
So he could have actually got out there. I
Probably.
doubt they're going to let that happen twice. I think June's going to take some, do some serious damage this time.
Yeah.
Arctic's following behind. Probably. Is Arctic going to plan a pudgy strategy and wait outside for him? If so, I would. No, he's not. Okay. 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 Yeah. Arkham's knocked through. Oh, the webs. That's going to be a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
I don't like how Archie's going in alone.
Well, she's in. June's dead.
That is a lot of goodness. That is a lot of defense.
Yeah.
Oh, it's part of the offense as well. That was part of the offense and defense at the same time. No wonder they're doing so much damage. Avitis is. Oh, okay. Avitis nearly got there. I can't honestly see a lot of. I honestly can't see them making another cap this game. Which, of course, means this is going to go to a 3-map game. Well, unless something changes very quickly, anyway. Honestly, I thought TC would be doing better with a full 8 players. Still time to change, but
Yeah. A lot can change in 2 minutes.
I am surprised. Oh, Pyro's dead. This could be a chance.
No.
Oh, Assassin. Okay. There was an option. They still have a good couple pushes left in them. Archer's going in a soldier now, so they're not even bothering with them. Oh, they're sending in 4 players on offense now. Oh, are they? Okay, I thought they were, but I think they're going. Okay, I thought they were, but I guess not. Okay. Vetus is taking a lot of damage from the heavies. Darius has stolen. He seems to be taking damage though. Oh, he's out. He's out.
He has no stake.
He's dead now. But he nearly got out there. That was close. Okay, so where are we at now? Well, 50 seconds to go. If they can't steal on the next attempt and get out, I think this is going to be a 1-1.
Yeah.
What's Taste's, frankly, ridiculous defense is definitely.
And Derpin Arts have gone roaming now.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think they realise that they can't actually cap. So, I mean, it's 18 seconds. There's no way they're going to cap it at this point.
No.
Arctic's managed to get out, but it doesn't matter because she's not going to come out.
Yeah,
8 seconds.
she's dead anyway.
She's going to die.
5 hearts. Or 2.
She's going to die, and even if she doesn't, it would have been a 1-1 anyway. So that's the first game. Pretty even. But bear in mind that was Water Taste's map choice. So I do give TC the advantage. Now the question becomes, can TC 5-0 them? Because if they 5-0 them, then they win.
Yeah.
Oh, Darius is going. Okay.
If they 4-0 them, they'll win.
Darius is leaving. Okay, so who's going in place? It'll be interesting to see who comes in to replace him. Darius. I think we both. I don't see. See.
I mean,
It's definitely not going to be Kev.
I'm gonna say maybe Kev, but then they won't have a pyro.
They have to have a pyro. So they might not even bring an archer, which is risky. It's risky. Camille can be shut down with another archer because he doesn't like fighting other archers, so he tends to play very defensively. The problem is, of course, if you let him have rain, he will essentially bow spam your entire team. King Scrub is now in the game.
King Scrub has joined W Water Team.
King Scrub has joined the game. I don't know who he's subbing in for, but he's there.
Oh, the zombie cat is subbing in for Darius.
Okay. Well, the zombie cat's definitely not an archer, so
No.
he could do some real damage though. So we'll have to wait and see.
It could
There's going to be quite a
He
few.
could abuse his mod powers to give all of Water Taste diamond armor.
I doubt that's going to happen.
Who did Kingsgrub join for?
TC.
No, I mean instead of which player?
Oh,
It was someone on defense because all their offense is still here.
yeah. I don't see who their player is. Oh, hang on. What's this? 4, 5, 6.
Where's
why-
Laura?
can-
Like,
Laurie.
what'd you say that? Laurie.
Oh, Loreen.
Laurie.
Yeah, it was Loreen.
They're in them.
Nice spot.
Okay, so it should be an interesting fight.
Escape. If I relog, can you put me back in
Yeah,
spec?
yeah.
Because my tab is just so messed
All
up.
right.
All the white names.
Yeah.
Does relogging help that?
Yeah, it fixes it. Can you put me in spec?
Oops. Dodged here.
I did it again.
Thank you, Skate.
There we go.
Thanks, Skate. Always the best part.
Are we ready?
Okay,
Oh,
there.
we are.
Let's go round 2. Yeah. Okay. TC definitely have the advantage of this map.
Except for the fact that they're going to choose either a pirate or an archer.
Aside from the fact that they don't have an archer, which I think is going to hurt
I
them.
think Notch plays Archer.
We'll
But
see how good he is then.
yeah, we will.
Really prefer Joker Knight, though.
Joker Knight left TC.
What did he?
In?
Well, that's probably why they're not using.
Oh, Kev is Archer and June's Pyro.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting turnout.
And Notched is on offense.
Well, Kev will definitely stop Camille.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Camille's going straight for Kev.
Ooh.
There's a good fight here. There's a good
Kev's
fight
still
about
managed
to
to
start.
headshot.
Who's going to fight first? That's the question. I think Camille won.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, to be fair, Kev was off on his shots, probably from pyroing.
Hmm.
That's what you get for pyroing constantly. Your ring gets messed up. Thing is, of course, Kev will be back.
Hmm. Yeah, Kev's already back on the top almost.
Okay, Camille is targeting Kev.
Camille's gonna.
This is going to be this first couple. Oh, King Scrub is going to target Camille. That's going to be interesting. He's going to bow spam. Okay. Combination of Kev and King Scrub stops Camille, which of course means there's going to be some. Okay, Camille's now playing more defensively, obviously knowing he's being targeted. Really much happening. Noche Pichu steals, and he does get out the flag. He is going to take a lot of damage, though. Yeah, too much damage. To be precise. That's the downside of having a medic so far away.
Do you think
Again,
you
Camille
have a
playing on the-
medic? Good point.
Again, Camille playing on the defensive. I do like where he is, but it's not going to help them, given.
No, I don't think Water State actually has a medic.
What's Avitas playing?
Oh.
Uh,
Oh gosh. Let me just.
Scape, you're a great moderator.
You see, I was able to fall and not die last time, but once the game
If
starts,
it's
I
a
die.
soldier, and he's dead.
Scape, you are a fantastic moderator. How did you manage to die
Oh,
when
I
you're in
know.
Spain?
Arctic, I presume, is out, judging by
Yeah,
how long
she's
she's
out,
lived.
but she is being harassed.
Artemis is right above her as well.
Yeah, I don't think she's
And a
getting out.
soldier. Oh,
I mean,
She has
she's
3
taking a lot of
stake.
damage.
she could just run. No one's really
Yeah,
giving
but
her
they
Huge
really
front.
need
stake.
someone to stop Camille.
Artemis died.
And,
But there's a
One
medic.
stake.
oh, there's the headshot.
Oh!
Pick up, though. Pick up. And medic gets through.
Someone
And
needs to go
Camel can't
medic.
headshot right now. Camel can't headshot from that position. The question is, can they get it to the flag before once they steal, which is not happening.
Arctic should go medic.
Oh, that's a headshot from
He
Kev.
still has
all
5
the
stake.
POV is dead.
Oh, really?
And that is going to be capped.
And that's a cap for Choco.
Nice.
Nice save by Choco, though. Somebody has to target the archer. Their archer, yeah. Somebody has to target Kev
Yeah.
because Kev is stopping them from getting out. Camille does not trust the archer. Yeah, yeah. Rely on Camille to play defensively and then not target Kev. To be fair, I do like his positioning. It's just I don't think it's going to do a whole lot from position. Yeah.
Does anyone know what the...
That position sometimes works.
It sometimes it pays off, but the
Where is he?
problem is he's right on the right hand side. You know,
Oh,
the
yeah.
opposite. Yeah, that's where he is. It's a good run for TC, but only at the start because obviously they're going to see it. Then they're going to go a different way.
Yeah.
I would rather them be there than literally over their spawn, because I mean, if they're running right next to their spawn.
You can't move
Right, zombie
anywhere.
cat's out, a soldier. But knocked
Oh,
off.
he's off.
Did he fall? Yeah, he fell.
Yeah, he got knocked off. Does
To be
anyone know
fair-
what the last map is?
Last map.
The question is, can TC cap 4 times in?
It's Sky World. version
If
1.
If TC cap 4 times before the time runs out, and obviously Water Taste don't have a cap back, they will win this.
Hmm.
And it's not looking so good for Water Taste right now because I mean TC did cap in 4 minutes.
I'm
But
guessing.
Arctic is getting harassed. And knocks off.
Yeah, Arctic's
promising that she's
Using
managed to
the
get
power
out
of bow
two.
spam.
Two bow spams. They had Camille from one side and the Pyro from the other.
Yeah, but Kev just has free reign of mid now.
I mean, we all knew that Kevin would get free reign of mid. It was just a question of whether Camille will put up a fight or not.
Yeah, and he hasn't.
To be fair, this would be the best place for Camille to fight Kev, because it's kind of in his mid range where he can spam a lot of arrows. That's how Camille wins his archer fights, by spamming as many arrows as he can and relying on, there's so many going, at least one of them's going to hit.
Oh, Zombie Cat has a free sit up. Just kidding.
Well, I mean, he's pretty good with his low power shots. So as long as he fires enough, eventually one's going to hit because there's so many. The downside, of course, to that is at long range, your aim tends to suffer.
Yeah.
And I doubt Kev will let Camille get into that range again.
Arctic's
At
on the
least
top.
not without having a clear sign, anyway. Arctic's just
She's
getting
got
across.
a direct hit from the Pyro, though, and the Ninja's there.
Yeah, Ninja's dead, though.
And there's a soldier in front of her.
There's an assassin as well.
Gabe, how much health does she have?
She has 16. I mean,
Plus she gets the
that's
med.
She has
She has
considerably
16.
more now.
No,
Yeah,
she doesn't have med. Other.
Yeah, that's what you saw.
And now she has considerably more. Camille is in a
And a
position to
cap.
be able to head.
Or maybe not.
No.
Yeah, cap.
Yeah, okay, now.
No.
Okay, so 2 caps in 7 minutes. That's good for Water Taste.
No.
I honestly can't see Water Taste winning this at this point.
No.
And of course, if TC cap one more time, the best Water Taste can hope for is a draw. So they have to change up their strategy, otherwise they're going to lose. As we have seen before, though, Water Taste have tended to be quite slow to change. Arctic has stolen again, going to get out this time just because it'll get very hard this time just because of the amount of damage. Camille was offensive and it
Oh,
caught.
got the medic.
She got the medic.
Oh, that's a
and
headshot. Nice
That was a
headshot
good
by
shot.
Camille.
Unlucky.
Oh, Camille's playing on the top again.
Yeah, offensive playstyle is definitely going to be. Yeah, Kev does win, but I mean he's distracted Kev. So I definitely think his best plan is to go on the more offensive.
Yeah, he's gone back up to the top.
Yeah, his best play is to go offensive. Unfortunately, Kev is now in a range where he's fighting long range rather than short, and that's not Camille's forte.
Oh, Insomniac's here.
Camille,
Who's he playing?
Camille's best bet would be to sneak up on Kev. And then,
Or get into sneak up on him to a range where he has an advantage.
Yeah.
which is pretty easy. Which is easier. It's easier considering the fact that you can climb up the ladders.
Yeah, yes,
Rip.
it is.
But Camille still has to realise that.
Yeah, and remember, Kev is pretty good at his peripherals. I mean, he has been playing Archer for a long time. And whilst he's going to take some initial rusty,
He's in a strange spot now. He's on
I
the flag.
would not use that spot. That is probably one of the worst spots I have seen. I mean, it worked, but
He got
I mean, what's he going to do there?
Yeah.
What is he honestly going to do there?
Literally.
He has to get like the first time shots every time if he wants to get someone.
I mean, he can do that, but
I just,
the
It's just not
main-
the best
At least
spot.
he's moving.
okay, I'm really glad he is moving because that middle spot was probably one of the worst spots on the map for Archer, and that's saying something. Well, I suppose the strategy is kind of working because they haven't been capped on the last 3 minutes, which is longer than the last two fights.
Kev's moved up pretty offensively.
I mean, targeting Camille is a good move because he whether you like his style or not, Camille is definitely doing the damage.
Yeah, Kev got Camille.
Again, Kev is going to get the advantage. Kev is getting
Outpick
the
stuff,
advantage.
and he's out of sword, yeah?
She's out.
And it's not on fire. No, she is on
Vice
fire
in my
now.
eyes is
He's medic.
all out, and he is in a position where he can't be headshot. The downside is, he's taking too much damage. Arctic is now pretty Oh, actually, unless she can be knocked off here.
no.
Oh, that was good from Arkham.
Kev and Camilla fighting again.
There's been quite a few exchanges between the two.
Hmm. Kevin.
Winning almost all of them. That's the other thing. Camille relies on cover,
Hmm.
and on this map there isn't any. You can still do the damage. It's just, when you're limited in mobility, it's gonna hurt. It really is. Optics out again.
She got the medic.
Camille's not able to headshot her from that range. He's got to move, and Kev has seen him. So the question is, can he
And that's medic.
get through? I mean, it doesn't matter now if Camille gets close enough or not, because he's so far away now that he's not going to catch up.
And
that is gonna be a cap.
And that's cap.
That is the cap, yeah. So now the best that Monsters can hope for is a draw,
Hmm.
and that does not bode well.
Unless they pull a miracle and win the next 2 maps.
No, they can't win the next 2 maps because it's the second map. To fix this, Monsters have to cap twice. They have to cap once, and then win the next map 3-0.
Hmm.
Or they can win by
I think-
or they can win by maps.
Yeah,
No, they
but
can't
that
win by
would-
maps. They cannot win by maps because they drew the first map, and there's a 3-map game.
Yeah.
So if they win 2
They
maps,
they physically cannot win by maps. They can win by caps, but not by maps.
I mean, if they win this one, then the next one they can win by maps.
Yeah. At this point, I'm not sure they're going to be able. Assuming that TC wins this, they have to win by caps.
Yeah. I think the issue is Water Taste offense. They're not really stealing. And I think everyone steals on Blackout, really.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they're doing. I'm just going to go with their offense. No, to be fair, Water Taste are stealing. They're just not getting very far.
Mm.
Yeah, Kev is doing a lot of damage. I'm just going to go into Avitus for a minute and just see what he's doing. I know that Kev is on that side corner. I can see him. I think they've just sent a mage after Kev. Honestly. Okay, they just died.
Wow. King Scrubba killed
Arctic
Pyro, so Arctic
is
style.
out.
Okay, so
Major.
Four stake.
so now the question is, can Kev,
Artemis.
which he hasn't been able to do so far, I don't know.
2 stake.
Artemis is doing a pretty good job. Oh, that was nice. Was he?
I don't know.
I like the fact that there's now a mage on Kev, which is going to help quite a lot, actually. Avitus is actually an elf now, and it's working.
He just has to pay attention to the archer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he fall? No.
Yeah, he fell off.
I mean, to be fair, he got further than before, so...
He shifted and then just walked off the edge. That was unfortunate.
Very unfortunate, but not the end of the world. And it's proof of concept. It did work.
Mm.
TC's doing a great job distracting Pyro. So now Arctic's out again.
Oh, Camille's hitting his shots though, keeping her back. And Arkham's doing nicely as well.
Whether she gets through or not is...
I think she'll die, yeah.
Avitus just missed his air element, and so he did just die. Again, proof of concept, but it would be nice if he actually got through. I mean, I like the fact that he's an elf because it's going to stop Kev from hitting him at all.
Mm.
Unless he doesn't realise Kev is shooting him.
Yeah. The thing is with that though, is if they have ninjas, you take so much damage in the time that you're shifting or shielding. Sometimes it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Did I just see there's two mages? Oh no, that's just the one. Mistake. There is a
Optics
major,
out
though.
with medic.
Oh, she's far.
Avitis is still caught in the TC defense.
Right, Artemis is stalling for a bit, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
Artemis.
matter because
Artemis has played well.
Artemis just killed Kev, so that's going to definitely help. However, they did just get through, so I mean, I honestly, unless some real magic happens here, which
Maybe that
I'm not-
I mean,
lightning.
Camille's in a good spot at the moment.
I mean, Kev just killed Kev, but it was too late because he'd already killed
Oh,
most of
Kev
them.
got Camille.
Yeah.
Poor
This
Rowan.
Yeah.
and that's
Well, that's good.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go into Arctic and just see how she's getting out.
It's mainly with a ninja. Like they have a ninja target their enemy pyra.
Yeah,
Good distraction.
they've got quite a lot of supporting offense right now, and it's working.
Yeah, I think the combination of Kev and June is pretty problematic
Knocking
for
things out.
taste.
I mean, you have to have somebody that's strong enough in PvP to take them both on, and Camille is not taking on Kev, and nobody's taking on June.
Yeah. Oh, saying that, June just died.
June died, but I mean, he's still doing a lot of damage.
Mm.
Arctic just got out again, and she's gotten quite far. This could be a
Oh,
cap.
she's
Actually.
mid already. Wow.
Yeah, she got knocked. She got knocked forward by
Oh,
all the defense. She could actually
Yeah.
get this medic, and if she does, I think this is
I think she'll probably get that. Unless Avitis can get this
No.
assassinate.
Regis is dead.
She does.
He still hasn't got the medic yet.
Yeah, she doesn't have
She's
the
like,
medic.
Oh,
Four
Choco's
hearts.
laggy.
3
Choco's
hearts.
really laggy.
One heart.
Look at Choco.
It's not over already. It's
Wow.
not over already, Dad. Until this map is over.
Yeah, Choco's just frozen.
If this map ends now with Arctic capping,
Oh, Camille's in a pretty good spot.
yeah, but they have to kill
Pyra
Arctic
is
here.
there.
Oh, Avitis is assassin, and he's actually going. He's got ninja behind him.
Yeah, but
Oh, he's dead.
the assassin
Oh,
is to get
oh, the
oh,
ninja died.
That's it.
And
That's
then
it. That's
the soldier got
it.
assassinated.
Map's over. That's it. It's done.
What did that end in? 5-1?
5-0.
5-0.
I mean, it should have gone to a third map, but it doesn't matter anyway.
It wouldn't matter if they went to the third map because they can't win.
Yeah, TC won anyway.
100% won.
Alright,
Who-
Kev game.
Who played with the game?
Arctic, she got all those caps on black out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
She
true.
managed to do quite a bit of damage on the first map as well.
Mm.
Plus, it's boring to have play with the game every single game.
Yeah, I don't know. I always think giving the person who gets all the caps playing because ultimately it's the support that gets them the cap.
True, but at the same time, I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, we can choose Artemis. Sorry, not Artemis. Arctic.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's fine.
and to be fair, she didn't just cap; she did place.
Yeah, she played well. Okay.